晚上行政院，行政院长，你把带一下，签名。Be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, Premier Su.
安居特别委员会吴世曼主席。副秘书议员。好，我们后面再一张，好，后面再一张。OK， 好的，谢谢。好 ，OK， 我们后面再一张。好的，谢谢。好。好，我们要后面一张。好的，谢谢。好的，谢谢。
Thank you very much. I'm honored. Smile from great.
Okay, yeah, please. Smile.
Okay. For the journalist, I'm a journalist myself. Thank you very much.
Okay, yeah, please. Smile.
好的，谢谢。
Okay, smile. Okay, smile, please. Smile, please. Okay, smile, please.
Wow.
Okay, smile, please.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Let's take a group picture. Could be seen.
稍微侧身，有点侧身一下。Okay, smile, please.
All right, the camera behind.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
505啊。
首先，我们请院长致辞。
古斯曼主席，我们各位议员、女士、先生、贵宾们，今天我非常热烈欢迎我们欧洲议会特别委员会官方代表团莅临台湾。我们说，越远来的朋友越真情可贵。我们非常高兴，这是欧洲议会第一次，历史上首次官方代表团来到台湾。我要代表台湾的政府和人民表示热烈的欢迎。
The Honourable Member of the European Parliament, Raphael Glucksmann, Chair of the Special Committee on Foreign Interference in all Democratic Processes in the EU, including disinformation, the Honourable Members of the Delegation, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, good afternoon. It is my pleasure to welcome the formal delegation sent by the European Parliament. Somehow we often say that the friends from far away are the friends that we cherish the most. And especially this is a very difficult time for the official delegations from the European Parliament. And we cherish this friendship. And on behalf of the people of Taiwan and the government of Taiwan, we extend the warmest welcome to you all.
虽然我们的交通距离遥远，但是我们在自由、民主、人权、自由贸易、打击假信息的价值坚持上，都是非常相近共同价值，所以我们是零距离的。
Although we are geographically far away from between our two sides, we share the same values such as freedom, democracy, human rights, and rule of law, as well as the spirit of free trade and the same spirit of countering disinformation. So in that regards, our distance is not so distant.
欧盟27个会员国有这么多的跟台湾之间的贸易关系，我们是欧盟第5大的贸易伙伴，欧盟也是在亚洲在台湾第5大的贸易伙伴。我们彼此之间不但是经贸关系密切，而且人民也往来很多，投资很多。那最近这些年来，我们彼此的关系更为亲近。我们看到欧盟很多发表的官方报告、文件和相关的座谈，都我们一起在做。我们漂亮美丽的经济部王美花部长在今年3月还特别参加相关这个半导体相关的这一个会议里面致辞。
Among the 27 member states of the European Union, we have shared very close ties in terms of trade and economic activities. Taiwan is EU's 5th largest trading destination in Asia, and we also share a lot of relations in terms of people-to-people exchanges as well as trade relations. These elements make us more closer than ever. And we are also appreciated that many of the official reports, documents, and forums organized by the EU have delivered the support to Taiwan. As the MOEA Ministry of Economic Affairs Minister Wang Meihua is also present today. She just led a delegation to participate in the semiconductor forum with the EU and achieve great results.
我们看到全世界其实是一体的。我们从这一次COVID-19 疫情，我们也可以看到，大家应该一起来防疫抗疫，而且一起合作。我们曾经在去年特别捐赠了700万片的口罩给欧盟相关的国家。今年在我们需要疫苗的时候，欧盟中间的我们包括立陶宛、包括捷克斯洛伐克、波兰，也特别赠送我们友情的疫苗，我们特别表示感谢。
I believe that the world is a whole part, and we need to complete our wholeness and to work together to combat the common challenges ahead of us, that is the COVID-19. And because of the COVID-19, we share the common endeavor to cooperate with each other in the anti-pandemic efforts. Last year, Taiwan made the first stride to donate 7 million of pieces of face masks to the EU member states. And this year, we have seen the returning of the favor from the EU member states, including Lithuania, Czech Republic, and Slovak Republic, and Poland, for delivering and donate the vaccine doses to Taiwan. And this is the proof of our friendship.
贵宾团中，我注意到有好多位都是第一次到台湾。第一次到台湾的各位，一定可以很清楚的看到，我们台湾防疫非常的成功，而且人民自由开放的社会中，我们非常的热情，我们非常的友善，而且我们台湾在各个方面都对人民有高度的尊重。台湾是一个在世界上非常自由、民主、注重法治，而且讯息交流都非常自由开放的国家。相对就在我们隔着一个距离不远的不大的海峡的中国，却对他的人民，他们是用比较集权的方式，不是那么注重自由贸易相关规范，甚至于在假讯息的传播方面有很多令人忧心的事项，所以这些方面，台湾正在第一线。各位到这里来，可以很清楚的看到，更清楚的 体验到台湾在自由民主的第一线是多么的重要，也是多么的辛苦。但相对的，我们对抗假信息也非常有经验。
I believe that many of the delegation, among the delegation, many members have just made the first visit ever to Taiwan, and this is what I observed from this delegation. And I also noticed that if you come here, will have an opportunity to firsthand experience the successful anti-pandemic effort of Taiwan, while at the same time we remain open and free, and all people can keep their patience and keep their hospitable way to deal with our foreign guests. And in other aspects, we have seen that Taiwan is also respect its people's free will. The world can firsthand experience the freedom, democracy, and rule of law of Taiwan, while at the same time Taiwan share a free flow of information. Unlike our neighbor China, they use authoritarian way to manage their people and to keep their free trade in various barriers, and also use this information to manage very negative items. And these are the proof that Taiwan is situated in the front line against such an authoritarian regime. And we have observed, we have also have this opportunity to allow you to experience and observe the freedom and democracy of Taiwan, while at the same time to experience the important position and role of Taiwan in this region.
我特别注意到欧洲议会。特别注意到这一种情势跟发展，所以2个礼拜前，欧洲议会以580票对26票的悬殊比数通过正式的报告，其中非常丰富，有36项具体的决议，包括要求驻台的机构正式的证明为驻台代表处，包括支持立陶宛和台湾发展关系，并谴责中国用经济制裁的方式对待立陶宛，包括我们之间要更进一步加强很多的合作，像BIA 的相关程序的进行等等。在座的各位议员都是大力的支持，我要再次表示感谢，也表示台湾非常高兴看到欧洲议会对台湾重视并支持台湾作为印太战略纳入相关的这种机制，我们都看到各位议员都大力的发言支持，我特别表示感谢台湾，也特别感谢贵欧洲议会做的决议，支持台湾参加这个 WHO 这样的组织。我相信以台湾在防疫上的成功，一定能对这个组织对全球的疫情做出有用宝贵的贡献。我们希望彼此之间进一步发展关系，就从今天我们的官方代表团第一次来，我们希望未来在大家的努力下，台湾跟欧盟之间的关系能够持续精进、快速发展，彼此之间能够更大的互助合作。谢谢。
I've noticed that actually the role and position of Taiwan has been noticed by the European Parliament. Just 2 weeks ago, the European Parliament passed an important report, the EU-Taiwan Political Relations and Cooperation Report, with a landslide 580 votes in favor and 26 against. And also in this report, it provides 36 of suggestions to the EU, including to rename the EETO, the European Economic and Trade Office in Taiwan, as the EU office in Taiwan. And these also demonstrate the strong, staunch support of the EU. And also, it also can encourage the EU to advance more in exchanges with Taiwan, while at the same time condemns how China use economic sanctions against Lithuania, while Lithuania is encouraged by the EU to establish relations with Taiwan. And also, in this report, it supported the further cooperation with Taiwan through the bilateral investment agreements signing. And we also want to take this opportunity to thank all the members of the European Parliament in presence today. Because of your staunch support, that is why the European Parliament show its support to Taiwan. We'll also include Taiwan into various mechanisms. And once again, I want to extend the warmest appreciation. While at the same time, the European Union also adopted many resolutions to support Taiwan in participating in WHO activities. And I believe that with our experience and the efforts in anti-pandemic works, we can make great and valuable contributions to the WHO and relevant organizations. So I hope today will be the start for us to, as we engage with each other in an official way, to further develop our relations, and while at the same time to advance and achieve more concrete results with each other. Thank you.
Your Excellency, Mr. Prime Minister, thank you so much for your welcoming words, and thank you for your hospitality. It's for all of us, and I speak in the name of the whole delegation, a real pleasure and a great honor to be here with you in the heart of the vibrant Taiwanese democracy. Our visit here is the first official delegation of the European Parliament. And you have a group of various political groups coming from very different political opinions, but all of them very strong supporters of Taiwanese democracy.
院长阁下，各位朋友，非常高兴有这个机会可以来到行政院。今天来到这边，我们彻底体验到了台湾这个蓬勃发展的民主政体，以及非常感谢院长以及行政院所有同仁的热情款待。这是第一次欧洲议会派遣官方的代表团来到台湾。那我们这个访团的组成其实是有来自不同的政党的党团，但是我们有一个共同的目标，就是我们同心协力、一致的支持台湾的民主。
And our visit shows how much Taiwan now is very high in the agenda in Brussels and in every member state. It shows also the appreciation of your solidarity in the period of pandemic, because European citizens will never forget the 7 million masks that your generosity has given to our member states and our citizens, as well as the mask production lines for the Czech Republic. So this is also a visit to show our gratitude towards your generosity and your empathy at a very difficult moment for European citizens.
那同时呢，这次的造访呢，也是证明了在布鲁塞尔的欧盟总部，我们把台湾的议题视为我们的议程的非常上位的一个地方。那也是我们所有会员国非常重视的一个议题。那特别是在疫情的期间，台湾跟欧盟展现了团结、彼此合作的精神。我们的欧洲人民绝对不会忘记，在疫情刚爆发初期，台湾就马上捐赠了700万的口罩给我们的会员国。那同时，我们也要来到这边感谢台湾协助捷克设立了5条的口罩的生产线，所以来到这边，我们算是一个感谢之旅，也非常感谢台湾方面在各个领域对欧盟的协助。
And there is no consensus inside the European Parliament to say this very clear thing. What the Taiwanese people have achieved in the last 30 years is remarkable. It's actually one of the best news that the world history has given to the humankind in this last 30 years. The flourishing of your democracy is formidable. And this is why we are so happy to be here. Because you say that we were far away geographically, you are right, but we are so close for one single reason, is that we share the same love for freedom and the same love for democracy.
那么在欧洲议会，其实我们也亲眼见证了台湾在过去30年的民主成就是非常卓越不凡的。尤其在全世界的历史来看，我们可以看到台湾在过去30年的这个民主上面的表现是令人可敬可畏的。那诚如刚才院长所提到，即便我们彼此的距离遥远，但是我们有一个非常重视的一个要点，那就是我们共享。我们热爱自由，我们热爱民主，所以这让我们的距离没有距离。
And you have achieved this construction of a democracy while being confronted with huge threats and in a very dangerous environment. And this is something that we have to pay tribute to. And I think that the world did not understand enough still how difficult and how courageous it is to build a democracy while being under threat by an authoritarian regime like the one in Beijing.
那台湾在民主上面的成就特别值得一提，就在于说，台湾即便面对这么大的威胁，在这么样的危险的环境当中，还是淬炼出台湾的民主，尤其是在台湾这样子面对中国这样子的威权，北京这样子的威权体制，仍然勇敢地淬炼出属于台湾的民主，这点是令人可敬可畏。
You have decided to respond to threats with calm and openness, with more democracy and not less democracy, and this is the right response. And we in Europe, we are also confronted with interferences from authoritarian regime, and we came here to learn from you, not only to commend your achievements, but to understand what we can take from your experience for our own countries. So it's also a very selfish visit. We come to ask questions, take notes, and go back to Europe in order to improve our situation. But great friendships are always based also on selfishness, you know.
那么，其实我们这次可以看到台湾在民主上面的成就，特别是在于说，你们选择让你们的民主更加的蓬勃发展，而不是局限你们的民主的权利。那这样子的情况真的是令人非常的可敬。特别是在欧盟，其实我们也面对到外国干预的一些情况。我们来到这边的目的，其实是完全是出于自私自利的一个心情，因为我们来这边不是只要赞扬台湾的民主成就，我们是希望可以借鉴台湾的经验，把这些经验带回去，协助我们的国家去对抗所谓的外国干预的这些势力的情况。所以我们来到这边其实是非常自私的。不过，任何一段友谊其实都是以自私为出发点吧。
And the committee I'm chairing on foreign interference, which is called the INJE Committee, is actually considering Taiwan as a laboratory and as a hub for the fight against interference, foreign interference, and the preservation of democracy. Your whole of society approach is really something very important to us. So this is why it's a very, very studious mission that we are doing here, and we are very, very happy with the program that you have set for us and with our meetings.
那么我们这个委员会成立的目的，其实长期以来就将台湾视为对抗假讯息的一个基地。那我们也从台湾希望可以从台湾的社会学习到一些宝贵的经验。那透过这样的经验，可以让我们加强我们的能力。那也希望可以透过跟台湾之间的合作，加强对抗假讯息的共同的目标。
So let me be clear. Taiwanese democracy is a treasure for all Democrats around the world. But not only it is a treasure that we should defend and promote, but also it's a source of inspiration. And this is what you have achieved. So as a representative of the European citizens, we come to you to thank you for what you did for democracy worldwide. You have shown that in this region, democracy can flourish, and that authoritarian regimes are not the future. And let me just end by quoting a German poet, Hölderlin, who says that where the danger is, grows also the saving power. And in front of the danger, you found in yourself, because it's a homegrown democracy, this is why it's so important, you found in yourself the saving power. And this saving power has a name, it's freedom. And I think that as we are all of us here in love with freedom, we have to unite, we have to cooperate, and we won't let you down.
那么，其实对于全世界来说，台湾的民主不只是每一位民主人士必须捍卫的保障，更是台湾的民主更是民主启蒙的来源。这也就是我们此行来到这边，要代表我们欧洲的人民对台湾的民主表达致敬、表达感激。那同时呢，我们也相信在这个区域，台湾的民主是可以持续蓬勃发展，而也证明了威权不会是我们可以想见的未来。那最后，我想要用德国的一位诗人他的一个说法，也就是我们在所谓的我们的 May I have one more the quote of the German poet?
Where the danger is, grows also the saving power. Where the danger is, grows also the saving power.
Saving power.
Yeah, where there is danger, there is also what saves.
Okay.
And okay, but it's okay. Don't worry. So CSCA and really we are in this journey for freedom together. So very happy to be here and thank you for your hospitality.
非常感谢，再次感谢院长热情的款待。
Thank you, Mr. Chairperson's meaningful remarks. And now the media time is over. May we ask all the journalists and the media people to leave this venue. Thank you for your time to interview this special occasion. 请我们各位媒体朋友先离开现场，谢谢。
那我首先要再一次表示欢迎，真的不简单。今天我们聚集一堂，那刚才